Welcome back to another Talksome podcast. Today we have Bernardo.
Yo, what's up? Once again.
Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate you. We got a couple topics we're going to be talking about today. It's going to be mostly revolving around Marvel. So that's why we got Bernardo on, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to it.
All right, so Spider-Man No Way Home trailer finally dropped. I want to hear your take on that, you know?
It's like everything you could have asked for it to be in the teaser trailer, because we're still gonna end up getting a second trailer for it before the movie comes out. So
that's a teaser, man.
Yeah, and it was like because usually like with the teaser we get like a minute and 10 seconds, and then with this it was like a whole 2-minute and 30-second trailer.
That was a pretty big trailer, to be honest.
Yeah. And then also like it was how do I say, like it was showing you a bunch of things too. Like it wasn't one of those trailers where like how Endgame was when the trailer came out. Like it didn't show you like a single thing. In this one, it showed you a lot for a teaser trailer, especially for like Marvel, where like they really never show you anything. Like it showed a lot compared to like the rest of the trailers.
For sure, I agree.
That's what I was. One thing too is I keep comparing the teaser trailer to like the Eternals trailer, which was like that was the first one, right? Or the official?
That's final trailer.
That's the final. I was just comparing those because the Eternals teaser that sucked, didn't it? It was like all right.
Teaser was okay.
It was all right.
It was okay. It just didn't show anything.
But then the official was like that was crazy.
That went hard.
Imagine Spider-Man.
A couple different theories are going on. What do you think about Strange in the trailer? Everyone's saying
that's like really him.
Yeah.
I do think that's actually strange though, because I mean, I think I seen this tweet blow up, and they're saying like, oh, like how is Doctor Strange just irresponsible? But then again, it's the same Stephen Strange that was texting and driving and got into an accident.
He's cocky.
Yeah, just like how when he was a surgeon, like he thought he was above God basically. Yeah, then now that he's a sorcerer, he's gonna think he's above everyone else still, because even with the ancient one, like she said, like, oh, like don't read these books and like don't do these spells, and he still did everything. And then he did something when he trapped Dormammu in the loop, because I think that's also what forced Mordo to leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I forget the name of it, but
he's just known to go against the grain.
Yeah,
typically.
so
yeah, that's not far fetched.
Yeah, no, I think that's him.
He gave Thanos the time stone.
That is true.
Yeah, and he also gave it. Yeah, and he's a protector of the time stone.
You're responsible.
He gave it to him like nothing. He was like,
yeah, that is
so
true.
Just like,
and he just kind of saved the universe too. On top of all of that, you know, it's kind of like he's like, oh, like nothing's gonna go wrong, you know. I have this theory though, because they made it seem like in the trailer, Peter talking was what ruined the spell. But I'm like, I was like, if that's like the real reason of just Peter talking while Doctor Strange is doing the spell, that doesn't seem like they would actually go through with that route. So what I'm thinking, and with the reports of the Doctor Strange stuff with Wanda being the villain going on right now, I think Strange probably would have done that spell perfectly fine, but because Wanda has the Darkhold and she's messing with magic and messing with the multiverse, him doing that spell without him knowing, like, because he's probably not used to people operating on the same like magical level, if you will, as him. But Wanda's for sure doing that with the Darkhold. I think that's what screwed that all up, and then that will just continue to happen through Doctor Strange. That's my theory going into that.
Who do you think is the sixth villain?
I know,
because everyone keeps saying like, oh, it's Vulture, oh, it's Mysterio. But I mean, Mysterio died.
But did he die? That's the question.
Yeah,
right?
no, that is true. But I'm pretty sure he died.
He died.
Okay, so let's count down who we do have. We have Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, Doc Ock, Lizard, right?
He was showing in that little
bit. Sandman, Electro.
That's fine.
So we have people left. Mysterio, if he's alive, Vulture, Scorpion, for what we know. But do you think it's going to be completely built
around the Sinister Six?
Well, built just by the multiversal villains, or do you think that there's going to be a villain that from the original MCU timeline or universe that's going to complete that six, or do you think they'll pull another villain in who?
I think Honestly, I think it might be an original one because if you think about this movie so far, all the villains, they're not even from the MCU.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure the sixth one's gonna have to be like a newly introduced MCU version.
So what's your guess?
I watched this one theory where it's gonna be where it could possibly be Ned as a Hobgoblin.
Gotcha.
But I think it's gonna build up to something like that at some point. But I think
Too soon, right?
it could be too soon. But I still think I feel like it'll be more of like an end credit scene.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they'll probably introduce Ned as a Hobgoblin or like something like that.
Think about it. Peter being outed as Spider-Man's probably going to ruin something with Ned's life too, maybe, because we see in the trailer that it's affecting everybody's lives.
Yeah.
And maybe something bad happens to Ned, and then eventually that leads to him hating Peter. That's where I see going down. But what I do hope they kind of do with Spider-Man, not that a lot of people hate the fact that he's just so integrated with the MCU stuff, with being like Iron Man Jr.
Iron Boy.
Yeah, like Doctor Strange Jr. and just like bringing in all these other, like that's cool because we haven't seen it before, Yeah. But give all of that to us now, and then when they eventually make another Spider-Man movie, because I'm sure they will, with Tom Holland, that's when you make it more grounded, And then we have that like Ned and best friend fight go down or whatever, but. Eventually, we got to get the Venom and Spider-Man crossover.
Yeah, because I think it was another theory that I came across. It was saying that like now that like after this movie, because now that the whole Doctor Strange spell, Pepper and Happy Hogan, they're not gonna know who that Peter is Spider-Man, and then
true, he got no help.
And now he's not gonna have access to like the Iron Tech and everything like that anymore. So now he's gonna go from like always being helped by like some type of like tech or something like that to like now he's gonna go back to like more of the like Andrew Garfield and the Raimi version where like they have to build their own suit.
Yeah.
And now it's always just them against the world.
That's a good theory, yeah. I can see that happening for sure. Do you think the spell actually works? Or do you think it on top of Peter still being outed as Spider-Man, now he has to fight all these people?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it. Because I want to say it worked, but then like I see people saying like, oh, the spell basically backfired.
Yeah.
But I do think the spell worked, but it didn't work as Doctor Strange probably thought it was going to work. Because, I mean, I've seen some like leaked photos of Peter like walking with like notes in his hand. Like it looks like if he's going to reintroduce himself to MJ for the very first time.
Yeah.
And it shows like MJ working as like a subway person or something like that.
You're right.
So it might have. So yeah. I'm not really sure on that point.
All right. You going over under on what's his name? Charlie Cox showing up. Is that his name? That's his name.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he'll show up. But I don't think he's gonna be like in any of the battles or anything like that. I think he's just gonna be like in court or something like that.
Just a lawyer.
Yeah.
There's reports of him showing up in the She-Hulk series, right? Because she's a lawyer, he's a lawyer. And I heard, this is just stuff that's getting reported, but they wanted him in the Hawkeye show coming up, but there was scheduling conflicts, so they got, and this is just like rumors and stuff, or it was reported by insiders, but Wilson Fisk, who was the actor who played him? Do you know?
Shoot,
I don't know.
I don't even
But
know.
apparently he's supposed to show up in the Hawkeye series. So they're going to bring back that portion, at least, of the Netflix shows. But we'll see. Kind of bringing that into the more recent reports for Doctor Strange, with them bringing over a lot of the Foxmen, X-Men maybe, to fight Wanda.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think they're doing that to like keep certain like characters, and then they'll probably like wipe out the rest. Gotcha. Honestly, because I do think when they casted I forget his name, the actor that plays Quicksilver, but in the X-Men verse, but on WandaVision he played Pietro.
Yeah.
I do think that was like a test to see like. I think that was a test by Marvel to see like how the crowd would react to one of the X-Men characters being transferred to the MCU, and then Pietro became like a fan favorite basically. Yeah. So I think that was a test just to see everything, and now they're probably gonna bring in over more.
Yeah.
But I do think Quicksilver I do think that's gonna be like an actual person in the show.
Okay. Do you think they can bring back Quicksilver though, since they already did that with Ralph Boner, or is that just a variant? Ralph Boner is a variant.
I think it's gonna be a variant, and then again they're probably gonna be like, oh, he looks the same, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a variant for sure. I think it would be cooler because I mean he fit. When he was on WandaVision, he was a cool guy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Do you want the MCU to eventually recast the X-Men though and get their own iteration of the team, minus the Fox characters? But if you bring those characters over, and we still don't know how they're going to really handle the multiverse large scale, but maybe you could have, depending on what happens, like 2 versions of the same character in the same universe. But I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'm most likely they'll probably like recast most of them. Because like Hugh Jackman's came out and said that he's not going to come back as Wolverine, and then who knows when they're gonna recast the Wolverine because it's just like one of those big icon characters that played the role for so long. So that's like I think Disney's taking their time with that.
Yeah, recasting Iron Man directly right away would not be a good idea.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then you don't want to like. Piss off the Marvel or the Marvel / Wolverine fan base either.
Yeah, that is true.
But someone that would be a good actor would be Tom Hardy.
For sure.
Yeah, but he's Venom, so.
But it's a variant, man.
But yeah, I was about to say unless like he could do both because I mean what's his name? The guy that played Cable and he's Thanos.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I mean, unless you do that, then I mean, sure, go ahead. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I still don't think Sony version of Venom is still gonna I don't know how to say it. Like, I just don't think
You think they keep him long term or no?
For Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, until Venom stops like running, and then I think that'll probably be like when he goes over to to the Wolverine like full time.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, he could do both. He's a talented actor. He could do both for sure.
For sure. He'd be perfect for the role.
Yeah, it's just that at that point that's up to the actor and then Kevin Feige.
Yeah. To make that decision. How about Venom 2? You hyped?
Yeah, no, for sure. The second trailer was better than the first one. The first one was okay. The second one was pretty cool. What things are showing with Venom and then Carnage and then showing Venom being intimidated by Carnage because he's not even. I don't think he's ever seen a red symbiote at all because he said, "Oh shit, it's a red one."
Yeah.
And then he also isn't aware that it's like an offspring version of him either.
Yeah. It's gonna.
I was gonna ask though. Do you think Venom symbiote was Venom himself? Do you think he could be pregnant?
I don't know.
Because if you look, I'm only asking because if you look at the trailer, the whole house, Tom Hardy's apartment, it's like a peg fist, like it's like so dirty. And then he's hungry as hell. Like all he wants to do is eat humans.
Yeah.
And then it looks like he's being obnoxious. Like he's always butting. It looks like he has mood swings all the time. And then
that's how their species just reproduces because they're constantly hungry all the time.
Exactly. And then once he runs, and then when he goes to the jail, when Eddie goes to the jail and he runs into Cletus Cassidy, and then I mean I feel like that's probably where he transferred it, but Venom himself isn't aware that happened either.
Yeah.
Because I mean he got bit. He's not gonna expect you to get bit and then not react.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like that could happen because also in the trailer, when you see Venom's transformation compared to Carnage's transformation, it's two different.
It looks like Carnage is coming out through him and morphing his body
exactly
instead of surrounding the body.
Yeah, how with Eddie, it surrounds him, and then the other one, it's inside of him the whole time.
Yeah, That is pretty crazy. And the way that he could open up his stomach and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
no, that was tight. When he was getting shot at, I was like, damn.
You saw the way he was moving through the
jail cell?
Oh my God, that looks insane.
It
that
does.
looks crazy. You just take it freaking like a liquid form and just bouncing off the walls. That's insane. Yeah. But when they make them like that, and if there ever is going to be some crossover with Tom Holland, I'm like, there's like Tom Holland's getting dogged.
Yeah,
you know?
there's no. I feel like for the new Spider-Man, Tom's version, like he has to be like a dog in this one, or else like if you want to throw him in the Venom verse, so you're just gonna be like, dude, like no way he stands no chance.
Unless he's in the Iron Spider, I guess. But or are we just gonna throw him in the Iron Spider every time there's a crazy
something I do need to happen
on?
though is I need Doc Ock to shred that Iron Spider suit and just like put it to rest.
My God, that scene's gonna be insane.
Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna fight Doc Ock in that suit, but I do need that suit to be put to rest because I mean at some point it's like
I feel it. Yeah.
Iron Man's dead, and then you still get the name called the Iron Spider if you want to get people to like stop calling like Iron Daddy, Iron Junior, and all that. Like the suit has to go.
That is true. I just can't wait for that fight scene, man.
Yeah, no, I think that scene's gonna be dope.
Because we see the Goblin Ball going off on the freeway, and then I was rewatching the scene because I thought maybe Doc Ock showing up like he wasn't on the freeway, and that was a different scene or something like that. But there was a bunch of cars, and it looked like a bridge was falling down.
Yeah.
So, freaking Green Goblin and Doc Ock showing up on Peter, and they're gonna fight in the Iron Spider suit, bro. That's gonna be
dope.
insane. Like that's crazy.
Did you what I do know though, is most likely I do know one of the villains. He's not gonna really want to be a villain the whole time.
Who?
Sandman.
Yeah, that is true. And I
Yeah.
don't ever really remember. Like Sandman didn't die, right? He just kind of faded away. At the
He
end.
just because as soon as Spider-Man 3 ended and you just see like lights of like a bunch of lights of the ambulance and all that come.
Yeah.
He like his whole like he's just like going back to human form, and then Spider-Man starts talking to him, and he says like, and then he was just like, I didn't want any of this to happen, and then he would just talk, and then that's when like he apologized to Peter, saying like, I didn't mean to kill you, I didn't mean to kill him, and then he was just talking that like all he wants to do is just be with his daughter basically, and then Peter lets him go.
That might be his motivation to get back into his world, though.
And that's why the movie's called No Way Home.
Bro, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, because I do think 3 villains are gonna be motivated to kill any of the Spider-Mans. It's gonna be Electro, Green Goblin, obviously, and Doc Ock. And then I don't know about Lizard.
But the only thing with Doc Ock though is he kind of died a hero, you know? Wait, no, but they're saying that his tentacles.
Yeah, if you noticed,
the
lights are red instead of what was the original color? Like orange, green, or something like that.
You're right. Okay,
So that also could be a part. And then I think it was another theory or like a leak plot. Because I'm not gonna lie, I read a leak plot on Reddit, and
with the trailer.
And I put it up with the trailer, and so far, like, it goes together. Then, like, at this point, like, I'm not even surprised with, like, people always, like, finding an actual script and leaking it. They mentioned that, like, that Doctor Strange, he's gonna trap all the villains, basically.
In the box?
Yeah.
Right?
He's gonna trap them all. And, okay, remember in that scene where like, it shows, like, Tom, like, turning around real quick, and then, like, it shows Lizard, like, in a little portal? Like, that's gonna be their jail. And I feel like Doctor Strange is going to go do something and Tom's going to stay there. And then, well, before that, I feel like the villains, they're all going to, like, ask each other, like, oh, what do you last remember? And then they're probably all going to say, like, oh, I last remember, like, about to die or dying.
By Spider-Man.
Yeah. And that's also going to grow, like, their anger with, like, all the Spider-Mans in general. Like, let's just kill them all. And I feel like they're going to, because Tom's version is more like a soft version. So, like, he's not going to, like, he doesn't want to feel responsible for, like, killing anyone.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're going to get into his head and trick him, because also in the trailer, it showed Doctor Strange sort of fighting Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has his hands on the box.
Yeah.
So I think that's I think he's going to let them out, and then he's not going to be aware that their intentions are to kill him. And then I think with that box, Green Goblin and all of them, they're going to try to, like, use it to, like, kill every other Spider-Man. And I think that where it could lead to Andrews and Tobey's version coming in.
That's going to be insane. The leak said that they were trying to trap him in the box, right? Like that was the whole thing. Yeah. And I think the train scene, I think that's Strange trying to get Spider-Man.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I think that's them like fighting right there.
That's gonna be crazy. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange fight.
Yeah, because that like I don't even think like that's gonna be in New York because they're like in what like
that desert.
Yeah, they're like in a desert. There's no desert in.
I bet Doctor Strange pushed him through a portal.
Yeah, no, that's what he's gonna have to do. Yeah, because I was gonna say there's no desert in New York, so they're like in a different like either timeline or they're just like in a different area where Strange just sent both of them there.
I hope Doctor Strange gets occupied though. Like I hope like something else. Like he's maybe that's directly when Doctor Strange 2 happens. Is when he did that spell, he broke the entire multiverse. But that's just a portion of the events that are happening. You know, Spider-Man doing that, and then Doctor Strange is occupied with his movie. Because I don't want Doctor Strange helping Spider-Man.
Because if Doctor Strange stays for the fights, he's dogging. He's dogging all of them in like a second. Like he's gonna put them all in the portal and that's wraps. No, but unless Peter tricks him into something and then he just disappears, or Doctor Strange like pops up at the end and like he portals through Andrew Garfield and Toby. So that I think I would prefer that though. Like both of them
got some help.
Yeah, both of them like pop like how Endgame was. Like when they just come in out of nowhere.
Oh my god, another portal scene.
Yeah, bro, I just know the theater will go nuts. Crazy for that.
Nuts, man. Yeah, this movie's gonna be a big deal, like a really big deal.
Yeah.
Somebody brought up the other day, and it kind of made me sad on Twitter that we're not gonna see the true like box office. I don't know, like opening weekend that we would have got pre-COVID. You know?
Yeah,
but like this movie, I don't know. This is giving it a lot of credit for it not being out yet, but like, I think it probably would have made Endgame money.
Oh no, it shatters Endgame money.
You think so? You
think
it goes bigger than $3 billion?
Yes. Damn. And not only that though, because Avengers they low-key cheated because they re-released.
That's true.
They re-released Endgame with like
Avatar did the same thing.
Avatar did do the thing. They did do the same thing, but it was just like. All they did was like, come back for an end credit scene, and the end credit scene was just an unfinished CGI version of the Hulk.
Yeah, that was some BS.
But no, easily the movie would break it for sure.
It would be really cool to see this movie bring everybody back to the theaters though, and then make that type of money even in the climate that we're in. That would be dope.
But I do think it breaks $1 billion for sure. It breaks in $1 billion.
It's got to. That trailer is crazy.
Especially since it's literally going to be a Christmas movie because I think this movie takes time around Christmas time as well. So more of the like, you're going to have more families go there too.
That is true. Yeah, the hype is real. Holy crap.
I mean, 355 million views in what, a week or a day?
Okay. I know it's probably some people watching it over and over again, but what was that?
It was like 355 million.
All right, let's just do that.
Was it in a day though or in a week? I think it was
the first 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, see, exactly.
Okay, let's just say, and this is going overboard. Let's say every single person that saw the trailer buys one ticket. On average, like $12.
Yeah, $12.
Bro, my calculator broke.
4.26 billion.
Oh my god. That'd be crazy. But that's probably people watching it over and over again. Because I definitely have been.
Yeah, I watch it like at least 10 times.
Yeah, every time I wake up in the morning. This is what I got to look forward to.
No, the first time I watched it, I watched it with no audio because I was inside the theater, so I couldn't really go. But I had already watched the leaked version. Yeah. Because I told you about it.
What was the differences between the two, or was it like the same?
The leaked version, it was super blurry. Like it was recorded. Really? It was recorded off an edit. I think the person that was editing the trailer, it was recorded off. I guess like he wasn't aware that he was being filmed. Mm-hmm. And then
because it had his name on it too.
Yeah,
right?
it had his I forget what it's called. His watermark on it.
Yeah.
And then from that phone, somebody else recorded it. So it was like it's like basically like if you put a phone against a mirror. You're going to see a bunch of like, so it looked like that. And it was super blurry, but the CGI wasn't finished it was unfinished when Peter and Doctor Strange were on that like weird scene where the subway train is like doing that little circle.
Yeah. What did that look like?
It just looked like a bunch of computer graphics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's crazy. Yeah, that looked insane. That movie's gonna be nuts.
I do wonder if they're gonna do like a few costume changes though, because I mean Doc Ock looks like he has like a little slight change.
Yeah. They gotta change Green Goblin.
Green Goblins, I'm not sure yet. All we seen was his bomb, which was identical to the Sam Raimi version. Electro for sure got. They leaked like a set photo of Electro, and like he's in a black and he's like in a black and yellow jacket.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm pretty and plus his lightning is yellow, so I'm pretty sure they abandoned the whole look for
blue.
Yeah.
Blue electricity.
Which I thought was cool. But.
Somebody had a good theory when you that scene where they killed him, where they charged him up with all the electricity at the end. That electricity was yellow. So if they're getting zapped immediately or right before they die, like the leaks are saying, maybe that's what changed the electricity. They
Probably
could do that, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot going on there. That's very exciting.
And then Sandman, I'm pretty sure he'll just look the same.
Yeah,
like green striped shirt, khaki pants, and who else?
We got the Lizard.
Yeah, the Lizard. I wonder if he'll probably look different.
They're gonna give him a coat.
Probably. I mean, I would hope, but I don't know. Like, I feel like that version. I don't know.
It's kind of cheeks. I don't think that version breaks out. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot of Lizard because that just doesn't seem like the appeal. Yeah. I could be wrong, but.
Because I was gonna say for like that version, I'm just like, it's whatever. Like I don't.
Maybe
really
he never makes it out of the jail cell.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if he were to get killed, I wouldn't care. But like, there is this one thing though, I don't want any of the villains to die.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna suck. Like, I mean, imagine just seeing Alfred Molina die or like William Dafoe's version die.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna suck. You're just like, damn.
That would suck.
Because I was a fan of Electro and I like Jamie Foxx, so I mean, I would want his character to stick around for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
And then something I think it would be cool though. Say like after this movie ends, both Spider-Mans they go back into their own universe, and then Sam Raimi directs Spider-Man 4 for
cool.
for his version, and then they end it off right there. Like they just end it like that, and then Andrew Garfield he gets a Spider-Man 3, and then maybe his character sticks around, and maybe he's the one that ends up. Maybe he's the main Spider-Man for like the Sonyverse, what they're doing, which I think would be better.
Yeah.
And then Tom just literally sticks in the MCU.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think that's up to like Kevin Feige, Sony, and the actors as well.
Yeah.
If they're up for it.
Yeah. We shall see, man. That'd be crazy to get another freaking Tobey Maguire movie.
You know, that would.
That'd be sick.
But I mean, I feel like I do think he might die in this one.
Man, that'd be so sad.
That is
Toby. No. The leak. Well, that leak that you were talking about at the very end, it talked about the Statue of Liberty, like final battle, right? Or
at the Statue of Liberty.
Apparently, there's gonna be the final climax battle is all three Spider-Man fighting the Sinister Six at the Statue of Liberty.
I hope it's at nighttime though.
I think it is. It's at nighttime.
Don't give me a daytime fight. I'm tired of them.
Yeah, to be honest.
Because not only that though, because also I feel like the CGI is weird. It looks weird during daytime because I mean
you could cover more stuff up at night.
Knowing Marvel, like they don't even really film outside anymore. They film in a big old room where like it's like the sky's even CGI. So
yeah.
So I would mainly prefer a nighttime battle.
It's got to be nighttime because Electro's there, man.
Yeah.
You know, that boy gonna be shocking people in the day. Stop it.
I was about to say that would look so weird.
That looks stupid.
It looks like a little
How do you
highlighter.
show that?
But I mean, it did show in the trailer when like it showed like Sandman protecting Spider-Man in his black suit from getting struck by lightning.
Ooh, do you think? Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Do you think Sandman's helping out Spider-Man there?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Cause I do think like he's gonna be a part of the Sinister Six, but he's gonna be like I don't want to like hurt any of the Spider-Mans. Like I just want to go home to my daughter.
Dang.
So I feel like maybe one of the villains could die, and it could be Sandman. Like he dies protecting Spider-Man. Because doesn't something happen when like lightning strikes sand? Like it turns.
No. I know.
It turns into glass or something. I think. I'm not sure. I'm just asking.
I think that's Minecraft.
I don't know.
Every time I see sand, I just think of Minecraft
Oh,
making
okay.
glass. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I feel like something happens when like lightning strikes there.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
No, for sure. That'd be crazy.
Have we ever seen Tom Holland Spider-Man with his mask ripped out from getting beat up from fighting hard, or no?
Nope.
No, right?
No damaged battle suit. I'm sure that happens
Oh,
though in this
yeah,
movie.
I hope so.
It's got
Yeah, because
to.
That always looks crazy.
even in the first like original Spider-Man, like his whole
Yeah,
But it was
his-
goofed up.
dude, he was getting boxed out.
yeah. That's why that would be like crazy to see something like that. But
I think Andrew Garfield's his wasn't like was his mask like ripped or anything like that?
I don't know what happened.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Because I do know like he had like scratches because he was getting scratched up by the lizard in the
Lizard.
first one. So
That's
like
true.
his suit was like sort of ripped up.
Yeah. Tom Holland. What? He just.
Yeah,
invincible
nothing.
now.
Yeah.
he has like little scuffs on his eye. And that's
I know. It's ridiculous.
yeah, because even in like when the whole building fell on him, like he did. I think that was probably like the worst he ever like suffered from a fight.
He just picked it up.
Yeah, and he just picked it up, and then like he had like a little. I think he was like bleeding from his nose. Just
Boy, he hitched a ride on the airplane.
but his suit was fine though.
Yeah.
His suit was just a little bit of dirty, and that was pretty much about it.
And that was his homemade suit. Boy, I had sweats on. Tell me he didn't get a rip. Dang, that's crazy. That's right. No, he gets goofed in this one, bro.
No, he.
I hope
has
he
to
gets
at this
beat
point.
to death.
Yeah, and then,
To a pulp.
like no, I was gonna say like he has to get his shit beat up.
Yeah, dude. That dude fought Thanos, got checked in the chin, bro.
Oh, and then
And then he was fine.
did you know that he's yet to throw a punch?
Who?
Tom Holland's version. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
He's yet to throw a punch. He's always kicking and swinging around.
Yes.
Because when
You're
he fought Vulture, he never landed a punch or even attempted one. When he was when he was fighting when he fought the Winter Soldier, he didn't do it. He would just fling
He
him
always
up.
catches.
Yeah.
You're
And then that little bank scene in Homecoming,
Mm-hmm.
he was just like
Fighting
flinging
all
him
the
around and all that.
Dang, you're right.
And then Thanos.
Did he punch Thanos?
No,
Through? He just came in with
he
a
was swinging off of I think Star-Lord or something, and he was just like
Uh-huh.
kicking him. And then that's when he just grabbed him. And he was like insect, and he just knocked him out.
This is when Tom
And
Holland's
then-
finally gonna
yeah.
freaking.
I hope so. He
Go
has to
off.
box at least like Green Goblin. I don't think he'll box. I think his I think his iron suit, like I forget what the arms, they're gonna do the fighting for him when he's fighting
Yeah.
Doc Ock. But I do think he should be able to box Green Goblin.
Oh my god. That, bro, imagine that. The arms are fighting Doc Ock and he's fighting Green Goblin
Yeah,
here.
that's when I said like I hope like Doc Ock like shreds the suit completely. Like I think it would be dope
Calls him
Arms
Iron
ripped off.
Junior.
because he does have Well, then again, we can't always trust the MCU trailer because CGI, they could like CGI
Sure.
something out or
Yeah.
CGI something in.
The whole scene.
And I don't think, I'm trying to think, because he's going to have, what, 4 suits in this movie?
Yeah.
The Far From Home trailer. Oh, not trailer, the movie. The black
Iron
and red. That's the
Spider.
black and red suit. Iron Spider
Yep.
suit. It's like an upgraded
The up-
version of Iron Spider suit,
Black and
which I
gold.
think he gets after that suit gets destroyed.
But it looks kind of like the Iron Spider. So is he just
Yeah.
going to get right back in it?
I think so.
Well,
And
fixed it.
then the other one that looks like it's like mixed with Doctor Strange's abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
yeah,
the one
then
with
it's-
the magic gauntlet, right?
yeah. Because even on the Hot Toys, it shows like patterns on his suit, like sorcerer patterns.
Oh,
yeah.
dang, that's cool.
So I think that's probably that's probably what's gonna happen.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll see. Tom Holland needs to grow up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember more of that plot leak because I think it said in that one too that he was gonna like beat the Green Goblin like almost to death over him because he killed somebody, right?
Unless Green Goblin kills Toby's Spider-Man, and then Tom's already used to like seeing like everyone he loves die, and then like
That's
I
his
think
father
that's his
figure.
breaking point right there, where like he just
Bro,
or
it's
like
how, it's how
yeah.
Spider-Man kills somebody. In this movie, bro.
And then I think Andrew would probably like be like, yo, like
Chill.
yeah,
He just dang.
that would be
That'd
crazy.
intense. Very intense.
Because I feel like because I know there's a the normal like Spider-Man fan base, more of like Toby's and Andrew's, like they have like the little gripes with like Iron Spider, like how they call him like Iron Boy and all this like that. So I do think like I feel like a moment like that would like gain more respect for him in general.
Sure. Yeah, that would be true. I wonder if. Do you think the other universes with the other Spider-Mans, do you think they have other versions of like Iron Man, Captain America, and stuff like that? Or no?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Because
just for them to reference anything.
I'm not sure if it was like I think it was more of a theory or a plot leak. I don't know, because I'm always on Reddit, so I'm not sure what it was. But they were saying like, then again, I'm not sure if it was like a theory or a plot leak, but they were just saying like, when Doctor Strange is in the multiverse with Wanda, they're gonna have like Tom Cruise be Iron Man. Yeah. Like everyone that they were supposedly gonna cast first, be like the other versions.
Emily Blunt and
exactly. Yeah. Then what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix as Doctor Strange. Because he was the one that was supposed to kick off the entire MCU.
He was like almost gonna do it too, right? Like something happened.
Yeah, and I think it was also because was it Paramount? Paramount owned Marvel before they sold to Disney, right?
I don't remember all the agreements.
Yeah, because I think they were gonna start off with the Doctor Strange movie at first. Yeah, and it was supposed to be Joaquin Phoenix, but then they were scared because like the lack of like people's interest to Doctor Strange or like the knowledge of who he is, so they went with Iron Man. So that could be a thing too. I think that would be tight though if you see like other versions of them.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope so. It's gonna be crazy. Let's talk about Shang-Chi to finish it up. Are you excited for the movie?
Yeah, I keep hearing on Reddit once again. I seen like people were saying like, bro, the end credit is probably like the best end credit scene for like any Marvel movie. And I was just I was just like, I wonder what it could be. I'm most likely pretty sure it has something to do with like it leads you right into Spider-Man 3.
I hope so.
Because I was gonna ask, you don't think Shang-Chi is happening at the same time as Spider-Man 3, do you? Because if you think about it,
Spider-Man 3 is later, right? Like it's pushed back, or at least compared to what we got so far with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Because I was gonna say, because in the trailer from Spider-Man 3, we see Wong, per usual, like always going MIA. He was going on a trip, and then if you watch the Shang-Chi trailers, Wong is fighting in their battles and all that. So you don't think that when Wong left, like he's over there?
Over to Shang-Chi.
Because isn't Shang-Chi isn't like the main place in San Francisco or during that trip? Yeah. So and plus it's probably gonna be like how Ant-Man was as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see all the lineups with the timeline and stuff like that with this. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. That'd be crazy. Shang-Chi's gonna be in Doctor Strange. I feel like everybody's gonna be in Doctor Strange at this point.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I wouldn't disinclude anybody.
And I was gonna say, someone on not TikTok, I think it was on YouTube, but someone like grabbed the video from YouTube and they posted it on TikTok. It was they put the video time like side by side at the same time, and they were saying like, what's his name? I forget his name. The guy that dies at the end of Loki.
Oh, are you talking about that multiverse breaking in WandaVision?
Yes. Gotcha. Exactly. When when Wanda's when she becomes a Scarlet Witch, that's when like he doesn't care if he dies anymore because he seen what just happened.
Yeah.
It could be true. I mean, who knows?
I want to know because they're still like I thought they were gonna explain it in Loki, but they haven't, and hopefully we get it. We're probably not gonna really get it until Doctor Strange, but the true logic of the multiverse and what really caused it to break. Because we probably won't even get that in Spider-Man 3. It's gonna be like, oh shit, something's going on, something wrong's going on.
I feel like it's gonna get explained in Doctor Strange 2 because I mean
that's a long time.
Doctor Strange 2 it's supposed to come out like in February?
I think so, right?
That's not that long, dude. December and then skip over to January, February.
God, bro, we're getting so many movies. That's insane, and they all look like bangers.
I mean, technically, we were supposed to get everything last year. I think Spider-Man were we supposed to get Spider-Man 3 last year?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything. Eternal, Shang-Chi.
Doctor Strange was supposed to come out last year in November. And I think, yeah, hold on. Doctor Strange was supposed to come out 2020 November. And then Spider-Man was supposed to be coming out in like May on its original release date. May of this year. So we already would have had that.
That's so sad.
But I also do think with like the whole pandemic, I do think like that changed a bunch of like, it did change a bunch of ideas for the MCU. Especially for Spider-Man. I do think with the whole like delay, I do think that gave him another reason to like add the Spider-Verse. I do think without the pandemic, I don't think we would have the same movie.
Because like even a year ago, people were like, well, a little more over a year, probably like a year and a half ago. This was like fan fiction, bro. Like this movie happening, it was like, no, there's no way they do this immediately. It's gonna be some build up to some like Endgame level Spider-Verse event. But yeah, I agree with it because when the leaks were coming out like a while ago, it was more of like a Spider-Man solo getting hunted by Kraven the Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like the
that was
speculation.
That was like supposed to be like the main thing, I guess. And then the pandemic happens, and then you start to like see a little like changes in the plot and all that, and then even like 3 months ago, that's when you started to see. Oh, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they were spotted in LA at this place where like they do like costume checks and all that. And then and then like a few other months ago, you were seeing like people like DoorDash drivers in Atlanta taking selfies with Andrew Garfield, and they were saying like, I had to go deliver to a movie set. They didn't say what it was, but the person that was ordering was Andrew Garfield, and we took a selfie, and he had a selfie for proof.
Oh shoot! Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I do think with the pandemic that like that also allowed us to like get this too. So
dang, that's insane. That's very exciting.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they had to. And then I do think Sam Raimi's because not only that, Sam Raimi, he just got. When did he take over the role for director?
I don't know the exact, but it was during the pandemic, so during 2020.
Yeah, so I do think also Sam Raimi being hired for the director as Doctor Strange too. I do think he could have offered like a few things, like or pushed for like
Tobey coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure he might have like some like role in the new movie, but it's unknown.
Yeah,
because him and Tobey Maguire, they're really good friends.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be crazy seeing Tobey show up in Doctor Strange too.
Or like the Spider-Man theme of the original one, the song. Like, bro, imagine like they're fighting and like you just hear it come out.
Tom Holland's getting his ass kicked, bro, and Andrew Garfield getting their shit kicked in by the Sinister Six, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like, bruh, are you fucking kidding me? And then he comes in, bruh. That's gonna be the biggest thing to ever happen, maybe ever. Quite literally.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's gonna be crazy, bro. That's gonna be
if that happens, bro, I don't care. I'm about to jump off my seat. I'm gonna just start cheering, bro. Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Dude. Man, I think our generation really started with Tobey.
Yeah.
The comic book wise, other than that was Blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think that's a cool thing for like people that were born like in the late like 97 and up, and introduces Spider-Man for the most part. Tobey's was a part of their elementary childhood.
For sure.
And then middle school is Andrew.
Yeah.
And then high school it's Tom Holland. And now like after high school, college, now you have all three of them.
Bro, it's just like if they didn't do this, it's a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
you know?
No, they had to, man.
Yeah. And anybody who's speculating them not being in the movie, it's a flop if they're not.
Yeah.
At this point, it just is. Like they're gonna be in the movie. It's gonna be amazing.
And then not only that, like we also like have a potential. Well, I don't think Miles Morales because he was already mentioned in Homecoming, and then Prowler was in the movie already, but he wasn't like in villain form. He was just he was like selling weapons or something like that.
They said it wasn't there a plot leak too for him showing up and being like Team Spider-Man when the whole trial was going down and stuff like that.
Maybe
there was gonna be like a little scene with him with a cop being like who are you? And then or something like that. And then
maybe it might happen because at this point, like you already have all the other Spider-Mans.
I'm ready for a Miles Morales.
I do hope they like show Miles Morales' character in the movie, but not like in Spider-Man form, but
just plant the seed, keep planting. That movie's gonna be badass.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Thank you for coming on, man.
Of course,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Anytime.
This was fun.
Gotta come back again, man.
When Shang-Chi comes out,
Mhm.
let's do that. That's
All right.
that's coming soon. So we'll
It comes
do,
out next week. Yeah, I'm down for it.
Yeah, you down to do a review?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm down for that. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.